Welcome to the 100% Rotten Podcast, episode 51. This one is about that crazy ass insurrection, riot, white on white crime, whatever you want to address it as. But I have to address it as blue on blue crime. This blue on blue crime, it has to stop. There was an officer named Brian Sicknick at the Capitol building. Somebody threw a fire extinguisher. And all I know is, so far, we haven't heard about anybody getting charged with murder, anything of that nature. Hey, why don't they just grab somebody out of the crowd and charge them? Because in my neighborhood, right, if cars are getting stolen and they happen to catch somebody nearby the area stealing cars, who knows if he stole all the other cars or not? He'll get charged for it. Yeah, you got to put it on somebody. This decent man, this American hero, this Blue Lives Matter advocate was potentially slayed by one of his own. Now, I'm reading an article from the Daily News. Officer Brian Sicknick, mortally wounded by a fire extinguisher to the head while defending the U.S. Capitol from rioters, was a true American patriot, an Iraq war veteran, unafraid to question his country's leaders. Sicknick, a 42-year-old New Jersey native, died around 9:30 p.m. Thursday, one day after he was attacked by rioters who invaded the Capitol. Whew. I mean, these people killed one of their own. And let's just say it wasn't a cop that did it, right? He's a police officer. I don't know what to say. They have to take action. This Brian Sicknick, he could have been the guy that was going to walk your grandmother across the street. He could have been the guy that was going to get your daughter's cat out the tree. He could have been the guy that was going to come to your house and pull your old lady off you, whooping your ass because she found that other number you had stuffed in your back pocket while she was washing clothes. You know what I'm saying? He could have been the guy that was going to save your life. We have to assume that Brian Sicknick was a true American by every sense of the word, and he was potentially killed by one of his own. There was a lot of cops and people in that line of work running up in the Capitol building. So rest in peace to Brian Sicknick. True American hero, true patriot, according to the Daily News. I mean, I don't know if he was, but hey, we got to assume that, right? You are innocent till proven guilty, and he hasn't done anything wrong that we know of. He was just there doing his job, and his fellow Americans bust him upside his head with a fire extinguisher. One thing I have to say about people who are bloodthirsty, they might have a potential kind of person that they like to hurt, hint, hint, black people, but they'll turn on you as well if they don't get their way. They're going to take that bloodlust out on somebody. So, it was Brian Sicknick. Rest in peace, homie.